But yeah, this is one of the designs that I really wanted. You hear how quiet that is? It's amazing. I guess I chose a blade depth of I think 3, and it just cut all the way through. So it's stuck onto my mat. Look how cute. Okay, so I am trying to test out designs on the cups because I have all of my equipment to start making all of the products. I mean, like, look, it is a mess. It is a mess here. I have my Cameo 5 set up, my Canon printer. I did half of this cup, which I'll show you in a second. I have my alcohol spray, all of my weeding tools, trash on the floor because I set up this weekend. My husband's gonna set up my second part of the desk. But anyway, I'm trying to practice to make these cups that are going to be on my store. And it is a lot harder than what it looks like. So I don't know if you can tell, but the cut lines, oh, let me see. The cut lines on the flower part, they look really, really rough. So, oh yeah, and right there you can tell that it ripped. And there were a little bit bubbles. So this is actually harder than what I thought it would be. Not that I thought it was going to be easy, but oh yeah, and then that right there you can see a little bubble, and that the middle of the daisy didn't even like get there, which I think I'm gonna like just hand place them instead of trying to do a whole sheet. That should save me some vinyl as well. But yes, and only half the cup is done because the way I was trying to do it was I put the transfer tape, which I use Tech Wrap medium tack transfer tape, and I put it actually on the backing of the transfer tape, and I should have used the vinyl sheet to use as the backing, because then the vinyl did not want to get off of the backing of the transfer tape. Anyway, but yeah, so right now I'm trying to figure out how to set up the Silhouette Studio so that I can save on vinyl and also get it to where the cut lines are not so rough. I mean, it's just so, it is really rough. So, but yeah, this is one of the designs that I really wanted on the store, but if I can't get it to look semi-professional, it will be for nothing. But yeah, I might still sell like this cup in particular under like the, like at a discounted price or something. But yeah, anyway, let's see if I can set this up right. Okay, so I think I figured it out. We're just gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna put my vinyl onto the cutting mat. I want to make sure it's actually pretty dang close with being on the lines. Now I hope this time when I do it, I have no bubbles. You know, when you watch people who do it, it always looks so easy. which when I was doing it the first time, this side of the squeegee actually worked better than the felt side, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not doing it right still. Okay, so we're gonna load the paper, or the vinyl. Okay, and then we're gonna hit send on the computer, which, by the way, this is a Cameo 5, and when I was comparing the Cameo 5 to the Cameo 4, I'm so glad I went with the Cameo 5 because this thing is so quiet. You hear how quiet that is? It's amazing because when I was looking up videos to compare whether or not to get the Cameo 5 or the 4, because the 5 is pretty dang expensive, the Cameo 4 was so loud in all of the videos that I watched. So this is quiet. This is probably just as loud as like a printer. Okay, well, I'm gonna let it cut, and then I'm also gonna cut the hearts and the flower circles, and then I'll come grab you guys. Okay guys, so I finished cutting out the hearts and the circle pieces for the flowers, but I was testing the blade depth and force and speed on the Silhouette Studio to see if I can get like a cleaner cut, which you can't really see right now, but it looks like a cleaner cut. But when I was doing the flowers, I guess I chose a blade depth of I think 3, and it just cut all the way through. So it's stuck onto my mat. So this is gonna be a little bit harder for me to transfer to the cup, but we're gonna try. We are going to try. Since I am doing them individually this time and not trying to wrap the whole cup, I'm going to cut my transfer tape. Just want to make sure I cut enough, which I think I'm going to cut a little bit more than enough. Okay. Which, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't doing it right. Oh my gosh, I just tore it. Okay, get my weeding tool. Oh. Okay. Well, that works too. Okay, so I got my flower off, but the backing stuck onto this, which is fine, is whatever. I'll do with it later. Okay, so for my cup, let's put it right here, which I don't like doing it this way because then I touch all over the cup, and before putting these on, I sprayed it with alcohol to make sure I get like the most of it on. And oh my gosh, that looks so much, can you guys see that? That looks so much better than like this one. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to do that with the rest of these flowers. took way longer than I thought, but I finished putting on all of the flowers and the circles and the hearts. And look, oh, I'll use my shirt so you can see better. Look how cute. Look how cute this is. Now I think because some of the cuts were really rough, like here, this one, like this cut right here is pretty rough. It doesn't look that good. Like this one of the petals got torn off. So if I do decide to sell this one on the shop, it's probably going to be discounted. I mean, not probably, it is going to be discounted because I'm not about to sell something that even I'm not satisfied with. But this was like my very first cup, and it probably took me 2.5 hours 2.5 hours to design it. Well, not design it, I had already like designed it on Canva, but to put it into Silhouette Studio, trace it, cut it, set up the Cameo, cut and measure the vinyl, put the vinyl on here, which it took me an extra amount of time because I did one half where it was all layered and I put it all at one time, which is the rough cut, and then the second time I did it, I put on each individual ones. So, which that way took so much longer, but it looks a lot better. And I was able to like, there were like no bubbles in, when I did it that way, there were no bubbles. Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play around with it. Tomorrow I'm going to like wash it to see just how well the vinyl stays on. I mean, it's pretty good, so we'll see. But yeah, first cup done. I'm going to play around with the printable vinyl. Well, I don't know if I want to do the printable vinyl quite yet. I kind of want to get down the technique first, so I might do a different design one. I have one that has like these flowers and hearts but with cherries on them. That one was also really cute. Or I might do a more simple one, my lotus flower one. Well, maybe I can't do that one because that one requires the printable vinyl. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, day is the 17th of June. I'm wanting to launch end of August, early September. September is always a really busy month for me. But I'm wanting to launch then, which means my website's up. I've already posted some photos and videos to try to gain traction on my social media. All of my inventory is prepped and ready, so that way when I do launch, all I have to do is wait for the orders, pack them, ship them, that's it. But yeah, that is my plan. So day one done.